Welcome to Truth Talk with Bree, and what I'm reporting on now is a friend of mine. It's her son. He was murdered. His name is Terrell Tee Ray. He was murdered August 2nd, 2019 in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, around 2:52 a.m. His case goes unsolved. This is near and dear to my heart because, like I said, this is a friend of mine. Even though I only have known Trina, which is his mom's name, for a few months, I consider her a friend. And I'm praying that she gets justice for her son. She deserves to know who murdered her son.
Enough for a woman enough to accept the consequences.
It's a cold case that has stumped Murfreesboro detectives for years, and now a mother wants the public to know about an increased reward for information on her son's murder.
News 2's Nikki McGee has more on the desperate plea for answers in the case for Terrell Ray.
He was getting ready to go out and he kissed me on the cheek and said he loved me, and that was the last time I seen him.
Terrell Ray went out to celebrate his 30th birthday on August 1st, 2019. Early the next morning around 3 a.m., he went to his girlfriend's condo in Murfreesboro. But after getting out of the car, he never made it to the door.
They shot him in the back 3 times and took his keys and took his car.
That car found parked roughly 40 miles away on 43rd Avenue North in Nashville. But detectives couldn't find the key or the person who drove it there.
These streets talk too much for nobody not to know anything.
The reward for information is now up to $11,000. $10,000 of that coming from Governor Bill Lee and another $1,000 coming from Rutherford County Crime Stoppers.
This could just be another cold case for them, and they didn't have to do what they've done. So I know that's their job, but I appreciate what they have done.
Trina Anderson, who's also a veteran, says her son didn't deserve to die. He had a steady job, volunteered at church, and was working hard to raise his then 10-year-old daughter. She says anyone with info would not only get the $11,000 reward, they would also bring her great peace.
Just wish they would put themselves in our shoes and realize that we need some type of a resolution. You were man and woman enough to take his life. Be man enough or woman enough to accept the consequences. It's going to be revealed. I do believe that.
If you have any information on Terrell's death, you can contact Rutherford County Crime Stoppers at 615-893-STOP, or you can call Murfreesboro Police directly.
My heart and prayers go out to Trina and her family. I know that she is missing her son. I know that Terrell Tee Ray's daughter is missing her father, as well as the family members are missing their loved one. Trina deserves justice for her son. I'm asking God to do the impossible in this case. I know it has been 3 years, and no one has been found. Many times people think they can do wrong, and since they have not got caught, that they have gotten away with something. I'm here to tell the killer or killers that God saw you. He saw you pull the trigger. He saw you kill this young man. You would not get away with what you done. Either you will pay here on earth or you will pay on Judgment Day. Either way it goes, you're going to pay. And if someone knows about this case and you know who killed Terrell Tee Ray, then turn that person in. Because you're just as guilty as the person who pulled the trigger if you know about a murder case and you don't turn the person in. So I'll pray for justice.